I'm with Mark Vincent here at the Grind in Cornwall, Ontario. Mark, are you funny?
Of course I'm funny.
Are you sure? Because not all comics are funny.
I'm funny. Well, my mom thinks I'm very funny. My wife thinks I'm very funny. So that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, but your mom would lie to you.
Mothers never lie.
Oh, they always lie. They're the worst. Does your mom heckle you ever?
No, I've actually never really been heckled.
Okay.
I've been lucky.
And you have a gig, hold up the poster.
Yep.
You are the king of comedy here in Cornwall. You are handling all the shows for Yuck Yucks at City Limits.
City Limits, I run this show, the Off Your Rocker. This is the first of many. We're going to do a monthly event. This one here is this Friday, August 23rd. Our next one's September 20th. And then also too, City Limits is running a monthly Yuck Yucks show starting in September. So we have 2 shows a month at City Limits. And it should be a good time. How
does Cornwall react to comedy? Is Cornwall a funny city?
So far, really well. The last time we tried an open mic, that didn't really work out. I got a bunch of buddies from Ottawa to kind of come down and help me out. The show was great. We had about 80 people there, and
that's cool.
Very loud in there. You know, the Yuck Yucks we sell out, and we get about 180. Now we're trying something a little different. September 27th, we have the Dirty Chicks coming. 2 very, very funny girls.
So this can be like a nasty show.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Now pretty much every show is X-rated. It seems like that's what Cornwall wants. Cornwall likes it dirty.
Yeah, so yeah. Cornwall, dirty town under a crooked bridge. I get that. You don't just run the shows, though. You're actually going to be performing.
Yes, I'm basically the house resident MC at the Yuck Yucks, and I will be on this bill also.
Very, very cool. And again, where is City Limits? How do they get tickets? What are the details?
City Limits, tickets are available at the door. Also, too, you can get them at City Limits at Floral Expressions. Find us on Facebook, Comedy at City Limits.
Yeah.
Basically, City Limits is located at the corner of Pitt and Cornwall Centre.
Now, to me, the most famous Cornwall comedian, at least of recent vintage, is Dave Renier.
Yes.
Who is, of course, in the news for things other than comedy. Is there comic tradition here in Cornwall other than our politicians?
Let's not talk about Dave. We got Erica Scott, who's in Ingleside.
Okay.
Stuart Asseltine, another funny dude. I've done a couple shows with him. He hopefully will be on the next Off Your Rocker. We have Neil Carrier. I just did a show with him. So it's building. I think a lot of people are very interested in it. It's just we got to spread the word out.
Yeah, because comedy is a great thing. I mean, you go down to a place, you get some munchies, you get a drink or two into you, and then hopefully someone spills it on stage.
Well, you have the movies. Our shows here are $10, $15. You can get beer and nachos pretty much cheaper than a drink and a popcorn at the movies.
Yeah.
And you're interactive. You can be part of the show. This here, you don't just sit down and quietly you can laugh, you can get embarrassed.
You can text on your phone while you're doing it, which you can't do at the movie.
That.
No? Why?
Show the comedians respect.
But what if they like you? What if they just want to tweet right away, this comedian's really awesome?
Then that's fine. They want to take a video, that's fine with us.
Yeah.
Just as long as everyone's respectful.
For sure.
And I think there's always a fear factor when people go to a comedy show. No one wants to get picked on.
Yeah. That's why you don't sit in the front.
But we encourage that.
Yeah.
No comedian's gonna maliciously go after somebody unless we don't like you.
How do you, Mark Vincent, handle hecklers?
Myself, I've been fortunate enough. I've never had a heckler. I've had people yell out at me, but in my opinion, heckling is someone who wants to ruin my set.
Really?
Yes.
It's not smack. It's not constructive criticism.
I don't consider that. The whole "you suck." I work with a lot of other comedians. I worked with. I had the opportunity to host Darren Frost, and he was telling me some of the stories he has to go through. People who just go to a show and maliciously try to ruin it. I don't understand why someone would do that.
Well, there's a fine art to handling hecklers and stuff. It's not just ruining shows. I mean, it's a comedic challenge. I mean, how you nail a heckler can really. I mean, you look at heckling videos on YouTube, for example.
Oh, for sure. And the big thing too is how the rest of the audience is handling that. If you have that audience on your side, you can say a lot more than if that audience is against you.
So this is a challenge. It's almost an invitation for people to come out to the next show and test your heckling skills.
And you know what? I invite it.
All right.
You can heckle myself. You could try to heckle. Actually, Jimmy Cassidy is going to actually take the hosting role. Be my guest. You might leave with a complex, but.
All right. So what are the dates again to go down to City Limits and try and heckle you?
August 23rd. And we have September 27th. I will be the host and MC. we have another Off Your Rocker on September 20th, and then we're going to be doing 2 shows every month. Find us on Facebook, Comedy at City Limits. All the dates, all the information's there.
Awesome. Good luck with that, Mark.
All right, thank you.